League Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after
and now,
this.
Your 2022 Texas Rangers.
Just about ready to go. On the hill here today, Jacob deGrom. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
So just about set now, and now it's going to be Christian Yelich. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Tavares gets under it, hauls it in, and there's one away. Willie Adames stands in. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And a base hit on a line. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And first offering is fouled off. Adames, the runner at second with one away. Knocks it down. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, William.
And now it's William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great without action.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Brewers strand one, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the first. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Corbin Burnes.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Got him looking. Simeon down on strikes. And here's Corey Seager to hit. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. And that one missing low. Got him looking. 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of it with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Gira makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rangers go down quickly there. We played an inning. No score. Welcome back. And the batter now, Jesse Winker. Well, who would have thought Jacob deGrom as a college shortstop and then a 9th round pick by the Mets was going to turn into this good of a pitcher? Back-to-back Cy Youngs in both 2018 and 2019. And there's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Luis Urias, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Runner in scoring position now, and a good...
Oh, now this ball gets down. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. That one to first, and it gets by him. He's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. That one down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Simeon with a relay home. He beats it safe, and it's 4-0.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Simeon over to pick it up. Whips it to first. Yelich out on the play. Willie Adames getting ready to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one fouled off. Taylor stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. On the ground right side. Simeon toss over to first. Out number 3. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 5 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Adolis Garcia.
For the Rangers, the right fielder, Adolis.
Here comes a pitch. That one missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Taylor settles under this one. 1 away. Brad Miller now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In there for strike one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. No throw. He's in there safely. One out and a runner at second. Bounce back to the mound. Sneaks through. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Here's Josh Young. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. In at second, no play. As a run scores.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Leody Taveras watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with one down. 0-2 now. Next offering is outside. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. And makes the grab. 2 away now. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Bubba Thompson. And that's in there for strike one. And a ground ball to first. He handles it himself. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We played 2 full. It's the Brewers 5 and the Rangers 1. On to the third inning, and now here is William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Fouled off down the right side. The pitch. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So a man aboard. Jesse Winker up now for the Brewers.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer. Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now the third baseman, Luis Urias. And he's already singled in this game. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thompson has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Second baseman, Keston.
2 on with 1 out. Keston Hiura up to hit now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. And he's got a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
New pitcher on here, John King. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Next to hit, Garrett Mitchell. Single to right in his first trip. Out there to center. Thompson has this one sized up. He's got it. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Now batting, the right fielder,
So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Taylor. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Rips that one center field. Base hit. Hira coming home. He'll score. It's 8-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Christian Yelich digs in now. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ripped on a line to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 8 and the Rangers 1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus.
Burns back to work. And that's in for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The 0-2. That one missing inside.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Bounced out to short. Adames gloves it, gathers, and throws to first. And Semien is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to hit for Texas, Corey Seager. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Rips one to right. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Low. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And now the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich should have this one. Calls it in, 2 away. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The pitch. Well struck, right field. Gone! So he just clears the wall, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now, William Contreras.
Now batting, the catcher, William.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Now batting, The designated hitter.
Here's Jesse Winker. In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
The third baseman.
Man at first at the plate, Luis Urias. Ripped on a line. Thompson racing over to make the catch.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And no one can get there. It falls in. The relay to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
The center fielder, number 5.
So 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. And it's fouled away. And he deals. This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on 3. It's 12-1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Zach Littell. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. Line drive, puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Urias picks it up, and he'll be safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Miller now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 0-1. And ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. Heim aboard here at first with nobody out. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Righty delivers. Popped up. Adames sizing this one up. That gets down for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there. 0-1. That to right. Taylor makes the catch, and there are 2 down. Bubba Thompson now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Slapped foul. 0-1 now. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Stays alive. Next offering is downstairs. At the belt and fires. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.